Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? It's a threatening ball. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He's found a way through. And this is Messi. Otto puts terrific header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Kane. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Xabi Alonso. Look at the decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Costa Curta gets it clear. Bale. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. Closing in on goal. Otto. Plays in a cross. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Howson. And it's Bale. Messi does well. And there's the end of the first half. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again. Messi. He's beaten the last man. Kubo. And here's Kane. And this is Torres. Now it's Messi. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Otto. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, what a ball! Zanetti has got himself a free kick. Now it's Torres. And this is Kane. Now it's Messi. And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now he's got space here. Torres. And this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Villa. Now it's Torres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Kubo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. And he's managed to get rid. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kubo gets into a good position. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that could set him Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Now it's Kane. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, sweet feet. And he's had a hit! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Torres. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot. And yes, it's there. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Giggs. Odo. Now Saliba. Saliba cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Torres. Bale.
That was lovely, that.
Bale, and he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. And the ball is out of play. Scholes. Šeško. And here's Rashford. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed. And we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill.
Climbs up big! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Rijkaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Torres. Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Reinders. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Bale. Kane. Shot could be on. Messi finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Odo. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? And a chance! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's rather hopeful. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. And there is the half-time whistle. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Mohamed Salah. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Xavi Alonso. Saliba. Rijkaard. And it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Bale. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Out for a throw. Rijkaard. Odo, the man that is tenacity personified. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're back on the ball again. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Ugarte. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Messi.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bale. Zanetti simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bernardo Silva! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to...
He's got full! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt.
And the keeper's given it away. Big chance, shot at goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bernardo Silva looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Van Dijk. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Throw in. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. He has a look up. And the shot! Fernando Torres is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Ugarte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Bruno Fernandes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chance, surely! Otto, who does have an assist to his name. He's had a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. To Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. Ahmad. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Ahmad. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Matheus Cunha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Ahmad. Pass somewhat off target. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's got away. Matheus Cunha. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That really... And time is up. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Cantona simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Now that's well seen too. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. That's a good chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a good ball out wide. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great ball, and he's in here. He's come in hard. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cruyff! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Odo. Looking to play him in. Out of play for a goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. It's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. That'll be a throw-in. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Darren Fletcher. Forlan.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Just about within shooting range. Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And Messi! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99...
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the most accurate pass. Forlan. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to get it clear. Højlund. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check...
And Torres! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And his big header! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Tries to play it through. Messi gets into a good position. Takes a shot. That is some save from Khan. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been won straight back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to clear it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bale, he has a look up. And it's a header! Danger averted for now. Cannavaro. Tries from a long way out. And it's Kane. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Bale is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, well measured. He saw the danger. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Otto has it in a wide position. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ugarte. Vardiol. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Kane, and he's in on goal. Big chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score.
Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good alertness. Good read, needed to be. Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Torres. Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Kane. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's away. Great ball, and he's in here. Bale. And that's aimed in. He gets big. Relentless. Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Great skill, that's nice. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. He can run onto that. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Vardiol. And that will be it. This is a side which is purring. Picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player... A header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shaw gets good distance on it. Bale powering forward here. He has found the way through. Now it's Torres. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Alonso. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Otto. Big header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Knocks it into space. Torres goes steaming forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cantona! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. And the shot! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres. Bale. And this is Torres. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, he really got hold of that. And he's got the beating of his man. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that...
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Messi! Played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery. And the finish! And it's in! And that is goal number 20.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And a chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your...
Goes for goal! Bale. And it's Xavi Alonso. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Otto. Driving forward. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Ah, that's a fine interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Kane. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, totally unstoppable today.